It was a secret whispered through generations, a legend that ignited the imaginations of all who heard its call. Nestled deep within a shadow-laden forest, cloaked under the veil of time, and guarded by a forgotten palace, lay a treasure of unimaginable power. Many had ventured, none had returned.
Lillian stumbled upon the map quite by accident. Hidden beneath a pile of her grandfather's old books in the cellar, it shimmered with a curious glow that beckoned her closer. The map was not just old, it was ancient, edges burnt, marked with symbols unknown and a path that promised adventure.
Carlos, her loyal friend, was the first she told. His eyes widened with the thrill of the unknown.
Together they resolved to chase this mystery, to unravel the secrets it held. The treasure map was not just a guide, it was a gateway to a journey neither of them could have imagined.
The decision was swift.
"Let's find this treasure," Lillian declared, her voice a mix of excitement and resolve. This was more than a child's play, it was a quest that could change their lives forever.
The night before departure, Lillian couldn't sleep. The map lay beside her, its secrets veiled by the soft moonlight seeping through her window. It whispered of ancient palaces and hidden doors, of wisdom locked under layers of dust and time. S1. Preparation was meticulous. Maps were studied, backpacks were packed, and each item was chosen with care. A compass, rope, food, water, and a first aid kit. They prepared for everything, or so they thought.
Goodbyes were harder than expected. Her mother hugged her tightly, her eyes teeming with a complex blend of fear and pride.
"Be brave, my heart," she whispered.
And with those parting words, Lillian and Carlos stepped into the dawn, their hearts pounding with the promise of the unknown. As they crossed the threshold into the forest, the world changed. Light dimmed, sounds hushed, and the air thickened with the scent of moss and mystery.
Each step took them deeper into the heart of the legend. The forest was alive, not just with the rustle of leaves and the distant calls of hidden creatures, but with a palpable sense of watching, of ancient eyes whispering secrets through the wind.
Their first challenge came swiftly, a river, wide and rushing, its waters cold and mocking.
But together, they built a raft, their actions a symphony of teamwork, and crossed with hearts full of triumph.
A rustle in the underbrush. A deer, its eyes wide, reflecting their own sense of wonder and trepidation. It darted away, a ghost in the green, leaving them with a sense of shared solitude and the weight of their quest.
The map led them through twisted paths, under arching trees that seemed to whisper among themselves.
"Look, Carlos. Every now and then, we find a symbol on a tree or a stone that matches the map. It confirms we're on the right track."
These symbols are curious, circles, triangles, and lines intertwined in patterns that speak of old mystic rituals and hidden meanings.
Their mystery deepened the allure of their journey, each one a puzzle piece in the vast forest tapestry. Then, out of nowhere, an old man appeared.
His beard was as white as the moonlight, and his eyes twinkled with a knowing gleam.
"The path you tread is fraught with danger, but also with enlightenment," he murmured before disappearing as suddenly as he had appeared.
His words, cryptic yet ominous, fueled their resolve. The first trap was a net, hidden amongst the fallen leaves which almost ensnared Carlos.
Quick reflexes and sharper wits saved us.
They learned to look not only forward, but also down, to see the dangers that lay at their feet.
Then came a series of swinging logs, each threatening to knock us off our path.
With careful timing and mutual encouragement, we dodged the swinging threats, each successful pass strengthening our bond and our confidence.
The last was a puzzle lock on a gate, its mechanism old and rusted but cunning in design.
Together, we deciphered the clues from the map and the symbols around us, turning dials until a satisfying click heralded our success. Behind the gate lay the palace, its towers silhouetted against the setting sun.
The palace stood solemn and grand, its walls covered in vines, its gates locked with chains as old as the legends themselves.
The sight of it is both daunting and mesmerizing, a testament to the ancient world's craftsmanship and mystery.
We examined the gates. The lock was massive, requiring not a key but a series of mechanical sequences to open.
They pushed, pulled, and prodded every stone and metal piece, their efforts synchronized in silent understanding.
With a final heave, the gates groaned open, revealing dark, inviting corridors that promised secrets hidden within the heart of the palace.
We stepped inside, the cool air of the palace enveloping us, whispering of the long-gone days of splendor and decay.
Inside the palace, the air was thick with the dust of ages. Their footsteps echoed through the halls, each sound a reminder of the vast emptiness surrounding them.
Look at these corridors, Carlos. It's like a labyrinth, each turn and doorway leading to deeper shadows.
And these paintings, their colors are faded, but do you feel their eyes following us?
Yes, each portrait seems to hold a clue, a piece of the story of this forgotten place.
In one corridor, the walls were lined with these intriguing paintings. Then, a series of levers appeared, each connected to an ancient mechanism.
This looks like a puzzle, Lillian. We'll need both logic and intuition to solve it.
Here goes the final lever.
As they pulled the final lever, a hidden door clicked open, leading them deeper into the mysteries of the palace.
Each room they entered was like stepping back in time.
Furniture lay draped in white sheets, and cobwebs laced between chandeliers and mirrors.
It was a palace frozen in an eternal whisper of the past.
In one room, a grand piano sat, its keys dusty but intact. Carlos played a note, the sound hauntingly beautiful in the oppressive silence.
It felt like the music stirred the spirits of the palace, a melody for the souls long lost.
Scattered around were letters and diaries, brittle with age.
They pieced together tales of love, betrayal, and the undying quest for power.
Each story added layers to their understanding of the palace and the treasure it hid. The final room was different.
It was smaller, more intimate, and at its center stood a chest, ornate and imposing.
Lillian's heart raced as Carlos lifted the lid.
Inside, instead of gold or jewels, lay a book bound in leather, its pages yellowed with time.
They hesitated, then together turned the first page.
The script was elegant, the language ancient.
As they read, the words seemed to lift from the pages, wrapping around them in a soft glow.
The room brightened, the shadows receding like tides at the behest of the moon.
The treasure was not of material wealth, but of knowledge profound and powerful.
It spoke of civilizations lost, of magics old and forgotten.
This was the treasure they had sought, more valuable than any gold.
The realization dawned upon them. The true worth of their journey lay not in the tangible, but in the wisdom they had uncovered.
The book was not merely a collection of words, it represented a legacy of knowledge meant to be shared, to enlighten.
Wisdom is the real treasure, Lillian whispered, her voice heavy with awe and reverence.
Together, they decided to take this treasure back to their world, to spread the knowledge that had been hidden for too long.
The journey back was a reflection of their growth, every step a testament to their newfound understanding and purpose.
They were no longer mere treasure hunters, they were keepers of wisdom.
Back in their village, Lillian and Carlos were received with curiosity and admiration.
They shared their story, not just of the physical journey, but of the lessons learned and the wisdom gained.
Their tale inspired others, sparking a thirst for knowledge and adventure.
Let's learn and grow together became their message, their experience a beacon for those yearning to discover their own paths.
And as they concluded their tale with the ancient book open for all to see, they invited others to read, to learn, and to embark on journeys of their own.
Subscribe to our channel to get all the new and exciting content, they said, a wink to their modern-day followers, bridging centuries and stories with a click.